U.S. efforts to arm the country start here in Scranton, Pennsylvania, at the Scranton Army Ammunition Plant. It produces 155mm steel shells, crucial to Ukraine's efforts to defend itself against the Russian invasion.
The projectiles that we make here are 155mm M795 high explosive rounds. It's a 500,000 square foot production facility, and we use the large majority of it for the production of 795. And so everybody that's working here today is working in support of producing that round.
Steel arrives here in 6-meter-long bars. In the forge, they are cut into 3 pieces and placed into furnaces, where they transform into meter-long billets, smaller bars. The vast majority of work in the factory is done by people, but in this shop, the process is handled by robots.
That robot is recent technology. It's several years old, but certainly it's computer controlled, so it's very recent technology. And in an environment like that, you want to remove human interaction. You can't have humans working in that environment all day long.
From here, the unfinished pieces are transported on the conveyor to another shop, where they will cool down for 4 hours. Hansen warns, if one were to accidentally touch the hot steel, their hand would get burnt to the bone. Next, special equipment transforms the blanks into polished shells with tapered noses. Each projectile is carefully inspected by a factory employee to ensure that they meet technical requirements.
Quality is the #1 aspect, and every part needs to meet the technical data package. It needs to meet very strict quality standards, and we're working in thousandths of an inch. So we need to be sure that we're right. So that's why they're inspected so often.
In this workshop, the steel tubes are transformed into what looks like ammunition, but they are hollow inside, and will be sent to another plant in Iowa to be filled with explosives. This plant has been manufacturing artillery shells since the 1950s, but the last time the factory supplied ammunition so intensively was during the Korean War. Artillery played a less crucial role in more recent wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, but the battles taking place in Ukraine today have revived the demand. According to the NATO estimates, Ukraine is firing from 6,000 to 7,000 artillery rounds per day. This factory alone produces 11,000 shells every month, working at its maximum capacity. The Scranton Army Ammunition Plant is one of the 5 enterprises supplying ammunition for the US and Allied needs. Today, the facility is being modernized to meet the needs, including of Ukraine's army. Марія Ульяновська, Костянтин Голубчик for VOA News, Scranton, Pennsylvania.